Hello, my name's Lucas, and today I'm going to be trying to make touch powder. It is a impact-sensitive powder that explodes and lights up in flame on impact. So, my hypothesis is when I mix my striker dust and then my match head powder together, will make the touch powder. And when I hit that with a pair of pliers like that or a hammer, it will explode and burst into flames. My materials were, I used 3 boxes of matches. Doesn't really matter. The best is if you have the stripe, the little circles on it, but I couldn't find any of those. So, a couple pieces of paper, a good pair of pliers works really good to get all the match heads off. And then you need a razor blade. Now, the razor blade is for shaving off the striker dust, and it's also very useful to make the match head powder into a finer powder. After you take all the match heads, you have to make them into a fine powder like this. And if you can just chop that up, that's really good. So, my method is pretty much just to mix them together. Safety precautions, make sure to do it outside and on concrete and away from anything that could catch on fire. And so yeah, now I'm going to put down the phone and try mixing them. So you're not going to get that much striker powder, and when you try to make it, a little bit of the paper or cardboard from the box might come off, and that's completely fine, but try to minimize that as much as you can. Now, there's really not a lot of striker dust, and you don't need that much. Then I'm just going to take a little pinch and mix that together. Once you have that all mixed, you are ready to, you have your touch powder. And this is very, very sensitive, so you should treat it with a lot of respect. Take as many safety precautions as you want. Make sure to do it outside and on something that would not catch on fire. So now that's what it's going to look like. Maybe a little bit less match powder, but that's pretty much it. Now if I take the pliers and come on. Okay, I take them and I give the powder a good there we go. Makes a nice little pop there. Did not burst into flames like I was expecting. Let me try to make that into a little pile again. There we go, that's a nice. So as you can see, I made some nice pops. Didn't burst into flames like I wanted. So my conclusion is, when you mix these two materials together, they do make a very impact-sensitive explosive powder. They do not burst into flames, but you should treat this with the utmost respect. And I think my hypothesis was about 90% true. It did not burst in flames once again like I was hoping, but it did explode like I thought. And yeah, my name is Lucas, and thank you.